Now testing. 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 Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. So testing. Can you hear me? 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 All right. So testing. It. Okay, trying again. Okay, trying again. Okay, trying again. Okay, trying again. It's still echoing. Okay, trying again. It's still echoing. Okay, trying again. It's still echoing. 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 Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Well, what's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. What's funny is it worked when I tested it yesterday. Checking test support, hold please. 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 Checking test support, guess it is pretty RTM. I 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 guess it is pretty RTM. Oh, wait a minute. I think I figured it out. I have my Twitch stream open to my left so that I can see chat. It was playing it in my desktop and then picking it up as its audio input. So now I know when I want it to be super spooky, all I have to do is unmute my stream. You can still hear me, right? Okay, thank you. Well, let me get back to... Can't even see what I'm doing. I can turn it back on when it's... You are. Alright, you missed the fun echo effect. But I'm starting here in RTM because I was fishing in RTM several months ago. Just talking about how I, invite people to come chill with me while I'm fishing. And... Okay. Oh, hi Lisa. Is it Xehanorth or Sheanorth? I don't know how to say it. Yes, War. You're finally getting a fin reveal. Because, yes, War was... So, Kernian, of course, knew I was a mermaid beforehand. Because Kernian knew. War found out I was a mermaid. Yes, and I have been known to send fin pics, but only when age appropriate. But yeah, mermaid. And so I'm fishing because that was the very first idea of me doing a stream. Except, I scheduled it at a busy time and there are no fishing holes. So instead we'll just enjoy RTM while I say hello. Because I'm going to start with an info dump. Because I thought that I could start streams by just sharing some thoughts. Like, first of all, why I'm streaming. Because it was an idea and I wanted to show the world, yes, I'm a mermaid and I'm proud. And I had the tagline of dabbling and rambling because that's what I do. I dabble in things and I ramble about them. And also joining us is a just hatched little purple dragon that I'm still figuring out their name. Oh, how long have I been streaming? This is my very first stream ever, and I'm figuring it out. The hard way. But supposedly, we can pet... Okay, so the little hatchling dragon... Oh, there we go. The little hatchling dragon can be pet, and I did a little pinned message up at the top saying all that you can do with the little hatchling dragon. And we're going to be coming up the names. You have to have the exclamation point so you can pet. If it looks thirsty, you can give it a drink. And yeah, this is my first stream, and this is a big step for me. Because, not because of stage fright, or because I'm afraid I'm going to mess anything up. I'm going to mess stuff up. I'm going to say stuff wrong. It's that new environments are hard for me to process. And I'm actually shy. Actually sharing a part of myself with people, I'm kind of shy about that. Because I'm random, and I can get disjointed, and I'm always afraid I'm going to bore people. I've been assured that I won't be too boring, but we'll find out. But the way I talk and process things can sometimes be a little, Yep, I pretty much do, thanks. I get disjointed, I get distracted, and right now lost my train of thought. But everything's connected for me in strange ways. And so when something pops up, other ideas will come to mind, and I'll say stuff random. And I'm used to being able to say something random and then disappearing. But now I'm committing to an hour of hanging out with folks and not disappearing. So, kind of, my TLDR is, yes, I'm very much a fish out of water, but I'm happy y'all are coming to swim with me. Well, thank you. So with that, I can start fishing if I can find a fishing spot. Yes, I thought about coming out with Mira, the Sister of Currents, and if I can't find any fishing holes with Mbika, who's my main. But I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience with Elder Scrolls. I started in the beta. Actually, I started in the late alpha because I was a part of a guild that was able to get into alphas and betas and pre-betas. So I started with a bow-wielding character because bow was so overpowered. After launch, bow was no longer overpowered and was really hard to fight with. But I refused to change. So I stuck through with Mbika, a Khajiit, bow building, and got all the way through Caldwell's Gold before I ended up changing to a backblade. But this whole time I was doing it with Mbika. And Mbika's story is very related to why my handle is Twin Lamps. I've been in Elder Scrolls for ever since Daggerfall. I skipped Arena. Arena was very, very skippable. And then when Morrowind came out, I was super duper into modding for Morrowind. Because years ago I did game design. That was not a career for me. But I still love designing stuff. I keep trying to do housing, but I like see worse places to go. I'll just visit worse places. I won't do my own house. But in Morrowind, I did the Twin Lamps and Slave Hunters mod because screw slavery. And the Twin Lamps was a really cool faction that you only had about 3 quests with. So I built a whole bunch of quests. I expanded on them. I made new characters. I made a new alchemy shop. And that alchemy shop was run by Mbika, who was a really sweet old Khajiit that would give out quests and give out yam rolls, sweet rolls. Unless you paid attention to the fact that Mbika would always send you on quests to go murder the ever-living bejesus out of slavers. So yeah, don't be fooled. Yeah, Mbika is psychotically murderous when it comes to Dunmer, slavers, etc. And so she became my main character when I started playing in this game. And so Twin Lamps is... It's a name that really means something to me because not just did I have a lot of fun modding, but what I loved about the Twin Lamps story was it was people that were coming together to change something that in the Telvanni Peninsula even they're not like you don't want to get with their slaves. But they still had an underground thing to do it. It was a small group of people that were going to just do stuff, no matter how hard it was. And so for me, Twin Lamps and my little cute little lampies emojis, everything that I share, however silly, there's probably 2 or 3 other layers to it that I'm too shy to talk about until now. So, any questions or do you want to hear any secrets? I absolutely will answer 20 questions. Meanwhile, I'm going to bring on Mira. If there are no questions, we'll go back to echo effect. Echo. Is it echoing? There we go. 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 Alright, it was not stopping echoing. For the longest time, I wanted to make a Nerid, because the Nerids are so cool. I also wanted to make a Sea Elf, because the Sea Elves are so cool. I finally made... She is a Nerid Sea Elf half-breed. And she is one of probably 10,000 princesses since King Orgnum has been around for thousands of years. And she is so proud of herself because she's got her little Hashimoto pet. She's got her glowy tattoo stuff. And she has a butler that she puts up with, a sounder. So, question. Do you want to see fishing and chat, or do you want to see Infinite Archive and chat? Oh, you do. Check out. A sounder is so fancy. Okay. We'll try fishing in Apocrypha. Okay, I'll do some fishing and then I'll do some Infinite Archive. Okay, Vengeance is coming back for a week at the end of June. And I know not everybody's happy about that. Personally, I loved the Apocrypha Sky in Vengeance. And that it rained ink. I also loved that a whole bunch of people who would never ever try Cyrodiil came in and tried Cyrodiil. I have not done mods in ESO. Okay, so this is why. If you're ever adventuring with me, don't follow me. Oh, no, it wasn't you. This is... Okay, my other main character was Kamaya, and gravity is called a Kamaya trap, because we ran it around in Kamaya, and will plummet off of cliffs, run off of things. Where's my fishing? Where's my fishes, is what I say when I'm doing fishing for guild auctions, and the fish are not showing up. Where's my fishes? Okay, so the what are they called? The double riders? The double riders were absolutely a must-have purchase for me because adventuring with me, either I have to ride with you or you have to ride with me, because I will not keep up, I'll get lost, or if you're following me, I'll get you killed. Trying again. Oh, there's no fishing holes. I was trying to use my easy travel. Okay, easy travel. Home tours. Wait, what's the house called? Unutterable Truths. Tower of Unutterable Truths. This is how I get anywhere, because I will not travel more than 20 seconds anywhere. And it's too far to run. Except none of them are featured. So if you want to know a hack to either be cheap or lazy, follow me. Actually, you know, I'm doing okay at PvP because I found the build that works for me. And I'm absolutely planning next week, maybe, once I actually fix my build, of doing some only Zergs content by just Zerging stuff in Zero. Hopefully with other people, because a Zerg is best if you're not solo. But I am fearless in Cyrodiil because I had only one goal, that was to get Grand Overlord and unlock the scroll furnishing, and that goal has been completed, so everything else is just fine. But, because what I did was I recognized the limitations. I can mash exactly 4 buttons. And so I built a 4-button mashing shield build. And I realized that Major and minor defile can reduce the amount of healing that you get, but it doesn't impact your shields. So I saw people surviving better than when I was trying to do a heal build. So, a fishing stream during... Ah ha 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 ha! Fishes. If this pops out as a lurker, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, the secret to getting Overlord is to be absolutely obsessed with repairing keeps and running around and joining groups about 10 hours a day for 2.5 months. That works for me. But I love repairing keeps. It's soothing, it's relaxing, it's something that I can do not really looking at the screen. Downside is, because I'd be doing it through the day and not looking at the screen, is sometimes the keep would be under attack. But I'm working, my sound's off, I don't know. I look over to move to another section of wall to keep hitting Q and I'm dead. So, upside is, that means that I can res do another keep and try again. Really? You don't stick with characters then if you're only at level 35. Okay, if you really want Emp, it's all about timing and the campaign. And then also, if you're close to it and you're on a campaign where nobody's capturing any keeps, then just let people know, and if we're available, we'll come help you capture the keeps. I will help anybody Emp at any time. But, let's see. 35 out of 5. Given that 35 is like not quite halfway through the overall AP, if you stuck with it, you could have had a couple, but... What do you like playing best? Oh, question 2. We make mods in ESO. A mudcrab kill counter! Oh my goodness, I need a mudcrab kill counter. Okay, first question is, War, which you like playing most in PvP? Healer, bomber, general, leecher? Because I'm thinking I need to make a mediocre DPS and stop trying so hard. Because that's how I burn myself out, zipping around trying to keep people alive. Okay, so alcoholism. Anything that I can do and not have to aim at anything, I could do that in PvP. Yeah, so let's straight DPS. Heals, shields. Yeah, I mean, bombing, I guess technically you don't have to aim, but that's just, it's timing and you have to get it right. Did drink work? It didn't look like the little baby had a drink. Did I miss it? I know some lag. So I got distracted watching the little baby dragon. Okay, cool. Okay, my card. Alright. If I were a companion, there would be no cooldown on raising faction with me for every mudcrab you dropped. Mudcrab would absolutely be one of my favorite things. Let's see, something that would reduce faction with me. can't think of it. Can you think of something in the game that would reduce faction with me? Like a game thing. Okay, I have to go back up. I have to scroll back up and remember what was the... Oh, X-Gen. Oh, I got it. Okay. If I was killing something near a chest, another player's like the... Ooh, okay. Sniping, yes. Blade of Woe on... Okay, the problem with Blade of Woe on Innocence... If it were real life, yes. If it were a game, I mean, thiv shiv. It's just... It's what I do. It's an MVK thing. I mean, I learned that pockets work like instanced containers. Because...
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Oh, well, thank you. That's a very fine butler. Quality material does make for quality goods. Wait, if others... Yes. Okay, yeah, chest snipers. Or... Columbine snipers. Or anywhere in Craglorn that you're trying to farm snipers. Yeah, snipers, absolutely. Blade of Bowing snipers would be... that would be my companion perk. My companion perk is you could Blade of Woe snipers. Yes, touching my chest without permission. That would be a -10 no cooldown. You just have to ask first. Okay, now I'm torch bugged. Because purple torch bugs! In case you have not noticed, if you want to play 20 questions and ask what was my favorite color, you might be able to guess from my banners, etc. It is purple. And the dragon, it is purple. Yes, touching my chest without permission. Also negative would be... Okay, problem is I love mud crabs, but I also like to kill them. So... what's something that I don't like seeing? Okay, those little jellies that you can collect for guts. I never want to collect those for guts. Question 3. Yeah, what is... I don't know. Ah! Alright. If I don't find a fishing hole soon, it's to Infinite Archive, and I find out how playable. Moira, Sister of Currents. I keep wanting to change her look with all these other cool things that have been dropping, but... it's... I get attached to one look. Okay. That said, I do need torchbug thoraxes, because I am running out. Okay, keep going to the popular fishing spots and they're fished out. Now let me first of all see, do I have gear on this character? I do. I have gear. Fillet. Thank you. Oh, but what I don't have is my open soul ring. Crucial for button mashing builds. Yeah, this, it just goes with everything. But I do have that water mount. What is it called? It's equine. Do you remember what it was called? Water something? Yes. I'll try it. You know, that also works. I'll keep this. Alright. here. The archive is there. I will travel the waterways. Let's see. I'll ask a quick question. I think, I'll tell a secret. Mermaids don't wear pants. It's splashing. See, these, actually collecting these would be a negative for me. Because look at this. It's such a noise! I never stopped to listen to them. Slaughterfish? Gee! Well, slaughterfish are my minions and they protect the areas that I swim. So... Oh, hey, fishing. So I'm a kind of pro slaughterfish. Except for when I want to get somewhere. Yeah, see? They bring me food. Players that have been trolling too much and end up jumping in the lake, they bring me corpses. Yeah, all this time, I did not know those little jellies made noise. Because also I'm playing with headphones, and usually with my hyperacusis, I listen to the sound on fairly low and distant. But here I'm on a lower volume, but right up in my ears, and I'm hearing things I haven't heard before. Okay, hyperacusis. Noise is very loud for me and disorienting. Not sure about the question. Iso's game within the game, shortcut, or slaughterfish. I also tried using that new, the style of the staff that dropped from the anniversary event. I have that. It doesn't work as much. Okay. It doesn't work as much for her. I learned it's pronounced Piandonian. I've been saying Pyandonian for years, but it's Piandonian. Okay, I'm gonna finish this fishing hole. Then we're going to do Infinite Archive. Because this isn't usually my Infinite Archive character, but I want to see how she does. Okay. We only got 20 minutes left, so. And we'll transport. I use easy travel. So it's all like /TP space VV will teleport me to Vardenfell because there's always a guild member in Vardenfell. Alright. So I forgot where I was going. Because I also just noticed my camera is not working. So I have been an unblinking mermaid this whole time. I mean, it's not like my eyes get dry, but... Meanwhile, while that loads, I will see about... why I'm not blinking. Do 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 bum 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 ba da ba da ba da ba da bum ba bum ba bum bum ba da ba da ba bum. Maybe my camera died and it needs to be fixed. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm done. I will just stare at you. With an unblinking gaze. With an unblinking gaze. With an unblinking gaze.
I can't believe I'm dealing. There's no time. Mimics.
He can't believe he's dealing with me. Yeah, well. Alright. A marauder. Probably not. Not on this character.
Revenge?
But I do have where is it? I need my buddy. I don't remember what it's called. It's not a memento. Oh, there it is. Oh great, I have no potions. Okay. Eye of the Infinite. My eyes also have physics when they work. Okay, here goes. And potion if I don't have one. Now I heard that if you always take the first, okay, which is what, vision. See, visions are the big ones versus are the little ones. That you're guaranteed to get the elemental susceptibility one, which now I can't remember names. I've tried that though, and I rarely get the good visions. Come on. Okay. Wirith thinks that she's the scariest thing ever to come out of the ocean. But my pirate character is so much faster. Oh hey, I didn't finish my endeavors. Okay. Stage 1.
The Great Eye offers you verses or advantages that will last as long as your next fight. Verses will make a huge difference as you
Thank
fight
you.
waves of
Versus
mimics.
is a small one.
Select a verse while I create a portal.
Okay. I'm gonna check real quick to see if I have Zareth. Because I will absolutely sweet.
I am with you.
Okay. Zareth absolutely is how I learned how to get through Infinite Archive. I was literally uncarryable until I started to practice with Zareth. Seriously, 2 different people who carry people through, and twice they tried to get me Inkslayer, and both of them ended up having to quit at the end because I just face planted way too much. However, Zareth, I absolutely love Zareth because he puts down that area of effect major breach. gives me the bone Aegis. No comments. Aegis. And see, things are just so much faster with Zara. So whenever anyone asks me what companion is best to get started with, I always say Zara. I know people say Izzy is the best tank. Izzy for me makes a really great healing the killbot. I put her in all quick and all heavy, and she just does not die. But as far as regular content,
Make your choice while
unless
Master
I'm tanking,
Malchus prepares the
Zara.
portal for you.
Okay, let me see if I got special delivery. Nope. Okay, Tempest. That's what I need, more lightning. Also need to find my mouse.
Calligraphies aren't the only trouble here. You could take the second portal. Tyler said.
Okay. Because I've all— yes! I have all the achievements, therefore the only—
Are you real? With those clothes you must be.
there.
Next question.
Are you real?
Have you lost things before? A sock, your memory, the love of the gods? Doesn't matter. I have and I will, and I need to not lose that last one.
Okay, I'm really wondering, like, are you real with those clothes you must be? Is that just because she doesn't want to hear what Mura has to say? Because I don't think that looks
What haven't I
real.
lost? I need you to find Finnbor the Resurrected. A book. It's about a reachfolk who became the servant of Hermaeus Mora in exchange for a book of necromancy. A horrid practice. All those organs. Very unclean.
How can I find this?
Not the book. The pages. I lost the pages. The sheaves of paper are scattered throughout the archive. I have some tricks I picked up from living here. Verses. Things to make you stronger, quicker, sturdier. Bring me the pages,
Better
and I'll
than you
give
were
you one.
before. Okay.
I don't know exactly where the pages ended up.
Okay,
This place is a
I
mess.
do. The only side quest I ever do is the pages. Everything else, yes, I know you can get double verses, but only if you win. Okay. Alright.
Calligraphy.
We
I
won.
recognize it.
Mud crab.
In this case, that may not be a good thing. Be careful.
So, there's going to be a special prize to celebrate mud crab. Everyone's going to get 10 mud crab chitin after this, because that's what I have. I love— look at this. All the mud crabs!
The shores are free. Together you call.
Mud crab frenzy. Mud crab. Big. Yeah, this gets so much faction with me. Oh. Mud crab round 2. Activation. That's the slowest Arc 1 fight I've had in a long time, but I don't care. I love that one.
Place to hone our abilities. It would be easy to forget our obligations to learning in a place like this.
He's offering you visions. Those last longer than verses. Hang on, what's this?
Okay.
Fragment of a mimic.
Ferocious Strikes
Couldn't
isn't
drop
bad.
the whole thing.
I mean, I'm not doing any
Well, if
physical
this
or bleed.
calligraphy had a piece, the others might too.
Okay, I've heard that if you always pick the offensive one, you're guaranteed within 5 or 6 of these to get— I forgot what it's called, but the one that lets you burn things down with elemental susceptibility. That said, that has not worked for me. Okay. Right. The downside of Xerath's AoE Major Breach is that He puts it where he puts it. Magma shot. Magma shot. Supernatural magma shot. Magma shot. It is a magma shot. Iron natural arc. Okay, I really like the iron natural arcs. Okay, that I do not like. When it knocks me down. Okay. A future stream, I will bring my actual Infinite Archive character and plan Infinite Archive. But it's good to see that a character I have not played in many months can make it.
It's a good thing you came along.
Okay, Tomfoolery just because I really like it. It's a book. Come on. Focus efforts, thank you. Sweet. Got emergency supplies. Okay, let me see. Okay, little dragon. Okay. I think little baby dragons get distracted.
Be a lesson.
I'm just noting the issues here.
Get back in the
Witness my devotion.
Okay, I find Xerath so relatable because laying down something that's a ground effect that suddenly everything is no longer in the ground effect is exactly my play experience. Which is also why I don't like doing heals that rely on people staying inside a particular space, because that means I'm healing for about a second or two. Okay, Dreadhorn, Firehead. Victars. Victar. Okay. But first, I don't have anything to... Well, let's fail to go with the fun one. Grasping Lens is kind of fun. Oh, the Void Mother is fun. Erg. Okay, that looks bad. I don't see this one very often. Okay, this is the point where a lot of stuff is happening. My brain stops processing if I'm not used to it. So I just kind of go zapping frenzy. Fortunately, this is only Arc 2. And I have Xerath here to keep me alive. Spam, spam. Okay. And that is why I can survive Infinite Arkham. Zerathar. Ah, crystal strikes. I'm not gonna... We'll see if I can focus efforts. It says Minotaur for the closed caption. Awesome. Yeah, I set up closed captioning for this because I need closed captionings for streams, and not every stream does. That's why I don't typically watch streams very much, and I don't have a lot of Twitch watching experience, because there aren't that many streams that really help if yours don't work. Minotaurs. But what's really fun is when I'm at work and I have to use subtitles, and some of my coworkers' last names sound like swears. So whenever people are talking about them in a meeting, I see their name get starred out and censored. But no one else at work uses subtitles, so it's a little in-joke just for me. The leech. I wish that a Lich polymorph could have us... Oops, sorry. Could have us hover. I mean, I get they've got feet physics or whatever. That's why. I'm not damaging anything. That's why Khajiit and Argonians have real feet. But still, I wish we could hover.
Right this way, mortal. To me and your
Okay. Ooh, Tempest. Alright. There are so many patterns that I still need from here. And by me, I need Kernian, because I give Kernian all my patterns, so I don't have to keep track of them. But I can only farm a place so long before it gets boring. And given that, for me, farming is doing the same thing for 4 to 8 hours a day for a couple weeks straight, farming patterns is just too much. Oh, that's awesome! The subtitles are faster than the audio? Okay, so what I need to do is I need to find out what of my slang or what things that I say that the subtitles aren't going to do right. So you can have a guess as far as what I really said. I really wish that they could do flying and flying mounts in Elder Scrolls. I get that the game was not designed with that in mind at all. But at the same time, I get personally offended at invisible walls. When there's something that I would have been able to jump up, but I can't get across because they put an invisible wall, that's cheating. To me, that's cheap game design. And a dev should never do it that way. You either put in the effort to make something unclimbable, or you deal with the fact people are going to climb it. Oh, I love urban echoes. So, I may have left the field of game design, but there's some things I feel strongly about. One is... Okay, shortcuts are for players, not for devs. That's my thought. If players find a shortcut, and if it really breaks your game, okay, then find a way to make the shortcut no longer possible. Oh, so I'm gonna die! Keep... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, come on. Orbiting echoes. Get him.
Poet's written multiple books. I think it's so she can create malligraphies of herself.
Okay. Focused efforts. Ah.
Uncomfortable revelations aside, I won't complain
Fine.
about another new friend. We're getting closer to our goal. Keep going.
Okay. I won't quite complete before the hour is up, but I will stay until I get to the end of Arc 1. Come on, Fabled. Yeah, see, that is my nature of multitasking. I can yammer and go on and button mash at the same time. But eventually something that I will do, because I'm still planning out what I'll actually spend my time on when I sign on and ask people to join me here if they want to. I'll also share my approach to how I build builds, because I cannot follow a build guide the way most people can follow a build guide, because with the most build guides, you'll get a build, it'll work, you'll see what it's designed to do, and you'll just practice. You'll practice, you'll get muscle memory, you'll be able to adapt it, tweak it a little bit for what works for you. But, okay, I can do this if I remember to land attack. Frenzied Seal. But for me, I can only handle so much as far as tracking, as far as clicking, as far as whatever. So what I do is I find a build that leans into those strengths. I get sets that will do what I need them to do. I will find the 4 button presses that work for me and build in other things that will be passives or occasional triggers to fill in the rest. And for PvE, it's fantastic. I have companions. Or a good group. But I found out that I don't suck as a healer. That with my good build, I've been able to keep people alive in things that I have no idea how they survived. Okay, Zara, take him down. I need to drink. Zara can solo this.
Rest and no peace.
Okay. See the little baby dragon, we'll have a drink. Alright, I don't think our little hatchling's ready to do it. Yeah, Zara, you got this. Let me see if... Okay, little dragon likes to have pets, but that's all.
This swing doesn't look too
I'll
out
keep
of
figuring it out.
sorts,
Ooh,
but I'll have to do a full inventory to be sure.
As I see the stream takes a while to catch up. Exsanguinate? This is one of my absolute favorite. Oh, fun. Let's see if I can do this. cancel out a potion. Erg. That's not my hotbar. Alright. Oh, okay! So, I've got lag. Yeah, the trick is to block, but I've got a really high ping right now. So, we'll find out. Give you. Get you. Let's see. Got my pets, got my stuff. Okay, Xerath, go solo it. Holy crap. Don't jump on me. Okay, that is another thing to lose faction with me, is jumping on me without asking. Okay. Alright. Oh, I triggered that too early. Oops. No. There, see, if you block the shout, he won't knock you over the edge. You can kill your pet who stands in the stupid. There. Yeah, when he rears back and is ready to shout at you or whatnot, block. What, Wart? Well, yes, Wart. If you ask nicely, you can jump on. Just don't jump on me till I break. And if you splash around, well, you know, I can swim faster. Powerful domain. Sure. We will stay through to see if this character, who had never been tooled up for Infinite Archive, can take down Thoan. I'm cheating because I have Xerath. Okay, so seriously, Xerath and my pets just voted to kick me. They say my DPS sucks. Okay, the jump on utility break, that's an old story. A long time ago, I was playing the original Dragonlance campaign with my brothers. And my youngest brother was, oh gosh, I don't know, 5. And he wanted to play, so we said he could play Caramon. I don't know if you know the Dragonlance characters, but Caramon is the big beefy fighter type. Not the smartest. So we collected some treasure. We're going through the items, and Caramon, in character, said, "Can I have any?" I said, "Yes, you can have this pile of weapons over there." And Caramon says, "Are they magic?" And we say no. And Caramon says, "I jump on them. I jump on them until they break." And we figured that my 5-year-old brother was the absolute best role player at the table. and got an extra cookie as a bonus reward. They didn't have inspiration back then. So yes, jump on them till they break. But given that mermaids are inherently magical, clearly that does not apply. I don't use world spells.
Our work is always satisfactory, and therefore it's
and since I know there's no other question. No, I haven't gotten any of the pages. I will almost die when I'm here, when I see a page, because I will go to pick it up while the waves are still coming, because I am pretty sure that I will then subsequently forget about picking up the page. It has happened. Oops, totally. Oops, I forgot about the Fabled. Fabled. Freaking cracking. There. I feel like there should be an "Are you sure?" Like, in Baldur's Gate 3, if you try to go camp and like go to sleep when there's still someone who wants to talk to you, it'll go, "Are you sure you want to go to sleep? Because there's still someone who wants to talk to you." I think if there's a page to pick up, it should say, "Do you really want to go through the portal yet?" Because there's still a page. So I've got a loyal auditor right here. This pet should go pick up the pages for me. Huh. Now I'm second guessing what my companion perk would be. On the one hand, being able to Blade of Woe players that are stealing or bullying. But on the other hand, being able to auto-collect stuff, objective stuff.
I see you're proving your worth. Glad to see other entities doing their share around here.
No, I'll splash them up if I remember they're there. I don't like any of these. I never block. Sure. I am going into the Thoat fight with nothing that can actually help me, so. Alright. Here's how we see. If it works, if it doesn't.
Hear your name and obey.
Okay. How fast am I gonna die? Keep. Oh, I forgot to slot a taunt on Sarah. Oops, okay. Alright. Another thing that helped me survive Infinite Archive was figuring out that when she throws up those mirrors, it's a reflection, and if you do enough DPS, you will kill yourself. She'll say, "You are powerful, but are you smart?" The answer was no. I was not. Oh, okay. Ah, crap. Oh, I'm not even mashing buttons. Oh my gosh, this one. Oh! I forgot this is an Inferno Garden build! I want this to be too simple. Yeah, thanks. Keep. Ah! Come on. Gerp. Okay. See, anything that requires spatial awareness, I need to find hacks for that you can do without spatial awareness. Yep.
I have no need of this anymore.
Berg. Alright. Pretty sure I'll do it if
Copy myself in the archive. This is not the end of me.
what better be.
Over here, you useless thesaurus. Are we sure?
Quest complete.
Are we sure?
Quest complete.
Are we sure?
Quest complete.
When you continue, take care. I know better than to hope other malignancies won't stand in your way.
Oh no! Inventory is not full. Inventory is life. That's a Mystery Men reference. Which, if you've never seen Mystery Men, you're missing out. Yeah, okay, I don't think a Marauder's gonna happen this stream. That said, thank you all so much for working with me with this technical test flight. Yes! You saw Mystery Men! Fantastic! I'm gonna turn this quest in, and we're gonna wrap this up. However, my next stream, I wasn't sure what I would do next, because I'm going to do one next Wednesday. I'm going to keep getting used to this. I'm committed. What I'll do, thank you, I'll do an infinite archive run, and I'll share my build, and I'll share how I learned to actually do it without dying. So, alright, so here is the last chance. If there's any questions or secrets or comments before we wrap this up. Gonna give it a minute, see if anyone wants to type anything. Alright, Moira probably has some nefarious stuff to do, and I've got to go put this little baby dragon to bed and figure out how I can get it to maybe actually drink next time. So thanks all, and have a great night.